Hi, that's on Visual Basic 2010 Express Edition, and this is second part of this tutorial. In this part, I will show you how to create plus, subtract, and multiply signs, also equal sign and clear. So this is the revision. So those are the evaluation from the previous part of the tutorial. For the divide button, we will use some of those. We will use this part in add, but also we will use this. I don't need to use if number is equal to 0 because you can add 0 to 0 or 0 to 1, so this is not needed here. I also need and if. So and also I need to change this one to false because this sign 1 is for division and sign 2 will be for addition. So this one will be true and all of them are false. Okay, so this is done actually. This is pretty much it. I just need to create the same code and change the sign in two and the rest two of them. So this one will be false again, and third one is true then. And for subtraction, this one is false, and the last one is true. So it's pretty much the same code, same evaluation. If you didn't input the number, please input the number, and stuff like this. The change is the sign, which it will be true, because each arithmetic operation has its own sign. Okay, so that's done, and I can move on to the equal sign. So for the equal, I will also have a evaluation, and I will start with if text box 1 dot text is equal to nothing, but also sign 1 is equal to true, and then I will say message box please enter second number to calculate division. Why can I say division? Because sign 1 is division, and if it's true then it's division, yes, and if there is nothing, then the program will ask for the user for the input of some kind of number, and then it will calculate division. And we have else if also, else if, and I can just copy this. I can just copy this. Okay. So this one will be changed to 2, and it will be addition here. And let me copy this and paste 2 times just to save some time. So else if, this one will be 3, and this one will be 4. 3 is multiplication. In my case, you can name it differently, or you can assign different numbers to different arithmetic values. This is subtraction. That's pretty much it for the evaluation. But also what I can do is say else if, yes, and text box is equal to nothing, but this time without this condition. Then it means that you didn't choose one of the signs, so it's your first value actually. So I would say message box and saying please choose arithmetic operation first. and if all of them are wrong, so just else, and I will have number 2 as a text box dot text, and I can start with my calculations. Just scroll it, and I can start with my calculations now. So if sign 1 equals to true, so it's true, and then I can do the calculation, which is total equals to total equals to number 1, and that was divided by number 2. And also I will display that in the text box, and that text equals to total. Okay, and else if sign 2 is equal true, then pretty much the same thing. Changes of the it plus. Let me just copy else if and paste it 2 times. Alright, and I will have sign 3 and 4, and this one will be multiply, and the last one is subtract. Okay, so those are my calculations. Okay, and after I calculated it, I can say that all of those buttons are equal to enabled are enabled now, so it's true. So those are true now. So it will allow a user to do the second calculation, for example, with different values. Let me check it now. Okay, so we have, for example, 112, let's say, divided by, let's say, 7, it's equal to 17 something else. And as you can see, this is enabled. I don't have the clear sign yet, so I just need to create one. Okay, what I can do in the clear sign, besides clearing the text box, I can also say those are enabled. For example, if you choose 3 and something, you choose divide, let's say, and you change your mind, you can just click clear and you can choose again. You can input your number again, choose again, and then calculate it. So it will be helpful. Also, I will say number 1 is equal to 0 and number 2 is equal to 0 as well. So this way, when I clear it, I will have both of the values as a 0 from the start. Okay, so let me show you how this works. Divide by 6 equals 20, clear, and let's say 7 plus 9 is equal 16, clear, 81, let's say minus 6, 76, 79, 6 times 9, 40, 54. And if I click a couple of times, I will have the same thing as with the other calculator in the windows. So that's how it works. That's the code. That's the whole code for the calculator. You can change it however you like. It's not like I will set copyrights on the code. It's my own creation, but you can change it if you like to. You can add more stuff to it. I wouldn't mind if you send me this code after you finish. I like to see it. So that's the code. This is the finish of the tutorial. That's the end. I hope you liked it and it's helpful for you and you learned something. Visit my webpage, but also YouTube channel. If you like it, subscribe. More tutorials still to come. This code probably will be pasted, copy and pasted in the document in the on my webpage. So if you like the code, if you like the whole code, explain it and everything, just go to my webpage and this will be shortly uploaded there. And I will see you next